quiet. I don't statements, that's crazy. How'd you know that? That's crazy, how'd you know that? I hit myself up, that's maybe how you know that.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And his defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Working from the gun, Williams. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
First, you try to run it. Second, you try to throw it. And both times, you end up behind your own line of scrimmage. Break out the coffee along the sideline. Get everybody a dose of caffeine. Because one side came to play, and the other better wake up.
Completed to his running back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. Offense up to the line fast.
It's 4th down.
Vegas!
On 4th down, it's Williams. Force a turnover on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Catch is made in close. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Remember, it's pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal.
Come on! 180!
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Lions get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, still basically a full 17 games to go. So far, so good.
And pay off all of that offseason work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of it. And you can't do it much better than that.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 31.
Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Goff to the air now.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down, Detroit.
To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down.
Whirling, 180.
Running it with David Montgomery. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the Bears 16.
Throwing is gone. That's caught at the 4. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pull out in front further, 13-zip. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Lions drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. So that brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Tempo. 22.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Oh, nice adjustment to bring in that tip pass. All right, short and marking for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Running for it, it's Swift. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st down, Williams to throw. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he's going to take this one into enemy territory with a gain of 7. Goes to the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Vegas!
3rd and 2. Williams. Escapes the pocket. Great work by the coverage downfield. Buys him enough time to catch him outside the pocket. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Williams throwing on forward. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Goff on 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
20. We go, 76.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. He puts some juice on a deep throw. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take a 20-zip lead. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A quick 2nd score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
Branch on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up
Swift gets it again on 2nd down. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Alex Anzalone there on the stop. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one's nabbed by Kmet. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Offensive line fast. First down throw by Williams. Kmet's got it, left side. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw is Williams. Big strike here to Moore. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Gonna run here. Kyle Manunga. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. Working quickly here.
At the 16-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
On play action, here's Williams. Headed out right. He's running with it. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he's all the way to the edge and out of bounds along the line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. Working quickly here.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Back to Swift. And maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal.
On the tackle. A loss of a yard brings up 4th and goal.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal. They're going to try to throw for it. Getting out to his left. And the shutout stays alive in the 2nd half as that pass falls incomplete on 4th and goal.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second and 11 at the 5-yard line.
Hey, 76. 2 for 66.
Out of the shotgun. Caught. That was incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. You got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Go. My 20. Ric Flair.
Goff on third. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Not on the same page with his tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
So many coaches love third downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. Feels this clean at the 30. Breaks free in the center of the field. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Now Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Vegas.
2nd down, looking for options. Still has some speed. Williams hit, and that ball's out. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, get to Swift. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw, Williams. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down.
All set now, 1st and 10.
At the 22-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Vegas.
Williams will look to throw. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
He's making a bid for it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
A gain of 10 yards.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
That's another Bears first down. First down and 10 yards to go.
Williams from the gun. Chased out to his right. That one connects. And he nearly gets him another 1st down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
You know, Kate, that real downfield and the big play follows.
What is up?
Going power with the big tight end. And he takes it into the end zone for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears get their first points of this game just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears get it back to a 14-point game. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, kill!
Shotgun snap here to Goff. He throws a bullet to the center. That's grabbed inside the 30. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime.
They have a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
What is it hard?
Now here's Williams. The throw left side finds Burden. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll set up the screen here to Swift. And he won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
Williams set to pass. Taking a shot deep here. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Williams to throw on 3rd. He finds a Dunze downfield. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
Gain of 15 yards. And the Bears, 1st down.
Again, it's Williams. Connects downfield, on target to Burden. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here.
At the 8-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Williams to throw.
2nd and 4.
He isn't holding up. There is the drop in. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
On fourth down, it's Williams. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Cut! Horrible! What's that?
Let's start on the ground with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing is gone. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Black 20! Hold on. Check. 5. Is that?
Goff looking to throw. It's 3rd and 1. It's on target to Williams. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
76!
On first down, it's Gibbs. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over.
What? Black 20!
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Lions football, and Brock, they have got to be happy about the great lead they've built. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Cut! White 20!
Another one for Gibbs. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. Call that a modest improvement. 3 yards that time, but still a 3rd and 7 upcoming.
Hell, you won! What? Hey, kill! What's that?
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked by T.J. Edwards. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down now. Ball at the 33.
What is it on? Here you go.
Working now from the gun. Complete right side. Burton has it. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10.
Williams to throw on first. On the move, headed right. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Now Williams. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. throw here, third down. Flush down now to it, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Working quickly here. Here he goes, gotta have this on fourth down. This is a heater going deep. That is caught, touchdown Chicago. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. This return starts at the 5. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
18-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Louis. 180.
Out of the shotgun. Goff. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. Rolling into enemy territory. Hits the 20. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, and pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He could do his damage. Big time.
Bates tacks on the extra point. The Lions grow the lead now to 22 points. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. And almost someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Alex Anzalone with the pick. And the Lions are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing...
Now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go, tonight.
From the gun, Goff. Big strike here to Williams. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. He picks up 28 on the play. And that is good for Detroit first down.
A 28-yard gain. First down, Lions.
180.
From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. He completes it in traffic. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions put up even more points in a win. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions continue piling on to this lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball is going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears trying to do some window dressing. 1st and 10 from the 43. Here's Williams again. And the Lions are there to bring him down. And that's what draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 47-yard line.
Williams from the gun. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
You gotta throw this out.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the send.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Ready to run. Ready for this? Yeah. Vegas.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's brought in by Burden. And they are all the way into that red zone. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
43 yards. That's good for a Bears 1st down.
In the red zone on 1st. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Now, after the timeout to talk things over, here they go, trying for 2.
For the 2-point conversion.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And no luck, the Lions there to recover. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag.
What's that?
Sign quarterback on here. So the Lions get the win on the road. And this isn't just anyone in no start for them. They pick up